Thousands of Confederate infantrymen are about to lay siege to a Civil War Union fortress on an island. They have a number of Parrott guns, Armstrong guns, as well as mortars to hit the ramparts of the Union forces. And it's up to us to defend the Union Island fortress with 100 Union soldiers. Now, there are about 80 line infantrymen within these ranks, as well as some officers, sharpshooters, snipers, grenadiers, and marines. So, we should be able to hold out with these elite units and our line infantrymen if we play our cards right and defend these choke points against the Confederate charge. So, let's go ahead and start building our defense. Alright boyos, let's start constructing our defense here against the enemy. We're just going to take standard line infantry and put them on our frontmost ramparts, and then the sides of the ramparts is where I'd like to have our sharpshooters as well as some of our snipers. So we'll toss some of those guys out there. The boys in green are going to be the sharpshooters, and then the snipers you'll see will have, sniper scopes like these guys here. That's a grenadier and that's a grenadier right there. Those guys are also going to be important. Our two snipers, why don't we put more on the interior rampart over this way, since they'll have a little bit more range than our sharpshooters. We're also going to want to go ahead and man these big boy fort guns here. If we can use those as much as possible during this battle, that would be peak. Now, we'll have some troopers in our back defense here, but for the most part, we're going to keep our soldiers up front to stop the enemy attack and then retreat them back as we see fit as the battle continues to go on. At least that's the strategy we're going to try and employ. We'll see if we can actually make it work. We'll get this left hangar over here also nice and defended because the enemy is awfully close to this shore. We'll get some more guys in that corner over that way. We should also have a few troopers on the interior here to make sure that if any enemies do just kind of blitz on through, we can at least somewhat stop them over here. Now, we also have additional cannons up this way that we're going to want to go ahead and man up as well. There's one over here, although I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to move it to hit. No, we can definitely hit those guys. Okay, perfect. Well, I think, boys, we are baseline ready to roll. I'll just go ahead and distribute the troopers a little bit more to spread them out so they don't all get nailed by incoming suppression fire right away. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright boyos, let's brace for the Confederate charge. Pressing start right now, and honestly we're probably going to have to go in slow-mo here to maximize our cannon fire as they come onto the bridge. I want to let a few of them onto the bridge first before finally firing to really maximize our damage output here, and I'm really hoping our soldiers won't fire before that. I think our boys will probably start lobbing shots right around here, so if we wait until then, we can maximize our cannon shots, get a bunch of them on the bridge, and hopefully do some serious damage. Now, a lot of things can go wrong during this, so we got to be a little bit cautious of that. Yeah, this is like my, that's my proof line right there. We want to wait just a little bit. Look at all these. Oh, we're going to get a juicy first shot here. Maybe we should hit the back lines. Oh, no, the guys in the front might body block. So it'd be better to hit the front. All right, we want to fire before they get to this little line here. So let's give it a shot. Oh, yes, sir. Mass casualty situation right off rip there from our high explosive cannon shot. You could see the lag exploding as the enemy rifles shots deep into our lines, taking the second shot right here, and we get some more big boom booms. Look at that, limbs flying every which way. We are currently at 3 FPS according to my recording software. That is crazy. There's so many shots coming in, but the FPS should get better as we get more kills and also as we, well, sadly lose some of our soldiers as well. All right, this cannon up top here. Why don't we go ahead and take aim? It doesn't have the best angle, and these are fork guns, so they're not easily movable because those wheels really just roll back on a track. You can't move them. Although, let's see. Can we... It looks like it's going to clip our wall, maybe, but we'll try this shot over this way. Zero in and fire. See if that can make a hit happen, and we get a wide shot there. Their guns, I have a feeling, will likely start firing into us fairly soon. Let's see, can we rotate this? Pivot it? See? Okay, we can. That might hit the ramparts, but hopefully it doesn't. Okay, good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take a shot. Oh, we don't have high explosive loaded on this one, so that's going to do just about nothing. Go ahead and change over to high explosive rounds for me there, buddy. Yeah, that didn't do anything. It also hit the wall there, so that's extra not going to do anything. We're at 4 FPS, boyos. We need some serious kills here just to get our freaking FPS back and at it. That was a decent shot right there, right into the midst of them, but there's so much smoke coming from their cannon fire that it is blinding us. Fire another high explosive round there. We hit the bridge, get a few kills. Not too bad. How's our infantry doing? Okay, so yellow are dead infantry of ours. Red are dead of them. Obviously, there's a lot more of that. These guys are kind of needlessly getting killed here, and they can't even shoot that well from that distance, so I'm going to retreat them back. We'll keep the snipers up top, although a few of them have died. The same with these guys back here. They're just kind of in harm's way without being able to fire from it, so we might as well retreat those guys back as well. And then it is a laggy mess right now. We're loading more HE shots with these cannons here, hoping to get some more big kills if we can. Let's zero in here once this is reloaded, take a shot, and then we might have to do some time-lapsing, honestly, because of how much fire is coming in from the Confederate lines. It is lagging like crazy. Hold, fire. Let's see, we're at 59 kills, and now we are at 73. Not too shabby. That is big. 14 kills right there for us real quick. Let's take aim at this shoreline over this way with this gun. Take the shot. Big money. Oh my goodness, that just went up to 99 kills. That is absolutely absurd. We'll try again with this one over here. Kind of missed the first time, and we go wide again the second time. This one's lost its gunner. It doesn't have the best angle anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it where it is. And why don't we time-lapse the defense for a little bit here, and hopefully some of the lag subsides. Okay, our boyos are still holding out pretty decently, although losses, I've noticed during that time-lapse, at least on this front, are starting to mount a little bit. I have noticed our cannons are still firing, but they're not nearly as good as when we direct control them, which does make sense. I mean, the AI kind of stupid, though. Like, look at this. This guy's still at 99 kills, and he's reloading now and hasn't gotten any additional kills on his previous shots when we were able to get, like, 40 kills or something. This guy, I have no faith in this angle. Maybe we can rotate it. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we were able to rotate it with the other one, so just rotate it with this one. And it takes the shot without my guidance. Thanks, bud. And it misses and goes very, very wide there. Okay. Yeah, see, the problem is our infantry here is dying. That cannon goes down. But I want to leave the infantry here, so that way the cannons have something going for them. Our sharpshooters over here honestly aren't doing that well. I'm going to retreat these guys back here. We need to start to fortify our second line, I guess, a little bit more. But yeah, we do still need some troopers out here distracting the Confederate forces so our cannons can continue to get shots off. But I also don't want to lose everyone simultaneously, you know? So we got to be careful here. We got to be very careful. Take the shot there. Big money. Okay money, actually. actually. That didn't do too much. It was good, though. All right, this thing, just shooting the wood beams. Not very helpful, my guy. This has lost its soldier again. Our sniper here under extremely heavy fire. Let's retreat him back to here, where he might still be able to fire without incoming fire. Same with this sniper and sharpshooter over this way, because they've got such good range. And there goes that cannon blowing up as the enemy takes it out with their cannons. Rip the dream for my boy. Hate to see it. All right, get on this thing, please. It's so laggy, it's hard to move anyone. And also, they need to finish reloading before they'll actually get on the gun, which is frustrating. There goes our sharpshooter and our sniper off to their new spots over that way. All right, come on. We gotta get at least like 100 more kills before they actually get into our fort, or I think we are cooked. We'll have a very, very bad time at that point. Can you guys please get into this godforsaken cannon? Go! Get in, Lost Cannon. No, he fired without me, you numbskull. And then he blows up. That one blows up as well. All right, they're straight up targeting our cannons now. Fair play by them, but we're going to go ahead and dip on out of here and make sure our boys can survive another day deeper in the lines. So we're going to get all you guys off of here. We'll just use this cannon where we can, but it's getting heavily targeted right now, so I don't think it'll do all that much. But yeah, we're going to start the death tunnel defense over here. Honestly, this side is super susceptible to getting shot, so maybe we don't. Maybe we retreat these guys back into here as well, and then just leave the right side of the death tunnel there. I don't know. This is rough. This is very, very rough. Okay, we need this cannon shot to get, like, some serious kills for us, or else, you know, we'll be going down in the exterior ramparts here without doing all that we truly could. So we're going to let this thing reload and hope it survives for the time being. We're close to getting that reload. There's cannon shots inbound. That's not good. Ah, please don't kill me. Please stay away. I don't know where those are gonna land. All right, not on us, which is good. Okay, they're hitting kind of all around. That's fine. Just don't kill my guy. Just don't kill my guy. All right, here we go. Zero in. Fire. Okay, decent shot. Could have certainly been better. Could have certainly been better, but hopefully he can reload quickly and we can continue to fire with that. The enemy is going to be coming upon us here pretty darn soon. Let's retreat you guys further back. Get into the back of the death tunnel over this way. And then these guys over here can continue to fire from up top once they come through. And I'm hoping this cannon gets at least one more shot in at the bridge. There's our guys popping off, taking some shots, taking some beefy boys. Maybe this would be a better angle, or over here. I mean, there's so many in there. The problem is it's hard to actually hit the bridge without hitting the side rails and like completely negating our explosive damage. There's their enemy cannons firing again. Our boys in the back here are starting to take pot shots, so the enemy must be kind of entering the fortress now over that way. Please finish reloading. My guy, I need you. I need you, buddy boy. Oh, they're coming in hot now. Yeah, I think we fire like right in here. As beefy of a shot as we can get. I can't believe this guy's still alive, considering 4 other men died manning this cannon. This guy is the Giga Chad. He's the chosen one. And get ready, fire. Yes! Big shot right there. 47 kills, 1 cannonball. Worth the wait, 100%. That is absolutely astronomical for us. That is huge. We just devastated their ranks. If we can get one more shot, man, that would be unreal. Holy cow. All right, cannons readjusting position, and the reload process should start now. These guys are still firing away, which is good to see. Problem is the enemy is going to start coming in pretty heartily. The Grenadier here, I'm very happy he is here, but let's go ahead and bring him back and then lay him down, so that way we can just grenade over the top as the enemy starts coming in. All right, this thing is partially reloaded now. The enemy, luckily, is just taking a lot of pot shots on the bridge itself, and their cannons keep on trying to hit our ramparts, but they're very inaccurate at that distance, so that's good. If we tried to hit their cannons ourselves, I don't think we'd have much luck at this distance, so I'd rather go for the infantry. That's a good 50 meters closer or so. All right, this will be hopefully a juicer here. Fire! Oh! We overshot, but that ended up being great for us. This thing's up to 110 kills now. Yes! Alright, the cannons are really saving the day right now. Really, really saving the day. There's more of those parrot guns coming in and firing. I am gonna ask you, my friend, to hold fire. I really don't want you firing any more grenades towards the enemy as they stampede up here. Can you guys please help us out with that trooper there, maybe? They're all reloading. It's fine. Someone will take him out, I'm sure. I'm sure this will be a non-problem. Get me... We could use incendiary rounds or canister rounds, sure. Well, either of those sound pretty good to me. Just load them on up there. All right, let's boost it up to 2 speed. We are getting impacted by some more of those big hits from the enemy shots. Oh, inbound fire. We're still safe. It just hit the rampart pretty harmlessly there. Got to keep an eye out for enemy soldiers coming up top. Hold on. A canister round right around here could go very hard. Canister rounds are like flechetta, I'm pretty sure. And there's the grenadier throwing grenades anyway, so it seems like putting on hold fire mode is not going to do anything to prevent it. But I'll just let him do his thing. Fire! Did that do anything? Alright, he's loading high explosive again. I'm cool with that. Alright, you can go into full fire mode, because clearly you're just going to do whatever the heck you want, and I'm not very cool with that. But it is what it is. Okay, this guy here. Can you go kill him, please? Alright, come back this way. Ah! Good job, Grenadier. Alright, I'm having this guy come over here, and he is going to purely be protecting the inside area over here. Reloading the cannon. There's still thousands of Confederates alive out here, so the lag is still pretty real, but hopefully it gets a little bit better. Fire! Okay, that was not as good of a shot. Oh god, this cannon still being alive, though, is godsend for us. They rebounded our own grenade back at us, so we lost a few soldiers that way. That is a dang shame. A doggone shame right there. It is what it is. Should we hit a little bit earlier? Around here? It won't be as juicy of a shot, but it could help delay the enemy attack. I think we should go for juicy shots. I think we just need to go for maximum kills here with this cannon, so that means the back of the bridge over this way is where we're going to want to hit. Alright, we're still reloading, and take aim, fire. Nice! That was a big one. 18 kills there. I'll take it. It's not a 60 bomb like we got earlier, but I mean, that was pretty lucky, to be honest with you. Pretty goddamn lucky. Yeah, I think we're going to keep on juicing shots back this way. We're loading high explosive again, which is perfect. Better than the canister shots. That is definitely for sure. All right, enemies are going to come in here. We've got that officer there who could take out his Colt revolver, but he's got his stupid spyglass out. Just drop that on the ground, please. I don't want you holding that at all. Get your Colt revolver out and shoot that man. Good, 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 good. All right, so he'll take shots at that. Whoa, buddy, why did you fire? My guy, you just torched our own cannon. I mean, it was already broken, but that shot could have gone into 100 Confederates. We could have gotten some big kills for the Union. Stomped out a few of these Rebs. My goodness. All right, I'll time-lapse me just taking some shots here for as long as possible because it is laggy and we want some of this FPS to go up. Okay, our trooper died. I think it is worth getting an additional soldier up there into that cannon, though. I think we go for it with him. These guys on the front here are dying, so let's pull them back here. Give them some rest. The guys in the middle, though, will keep alive in here. Okay, good. All right, this thing's back up. Good. Let's take a nice juicer. Right in the front there. All right, got a few kills from it. Nothing too crazy. I'm hoping this guy can live on and expand this cannon's legacy. We've still got a few troopers down below that are staying alive. That officer's helping tremendously. All right, another trooper dies up top there. I do think it's probably worth sending additional line infantry up there to try and get additional shots off. I know we're kind of bleeding men on this thing, but if we can get, you know, another 50 kills with it, that'd be huge. That'd be absolutely massive. So please, hop on that thing. Come on, go, go, go. Get on it, get on it. He needs to finish reloading. Get on it, get on it, get on it. Yes, good. Okay, good. Fire. Okay. Decent shot right there. All right, good. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is the end of our top rampart over here because we got so many troopers coming on up. There goes the officer there, and then there's just the one troop, and he is dead. So they might target up here now. Oh, those shots are getting awfully close. Come on, just give us one more heater round in here. One more big heater round right here. Just finish reloading, please, my friend. Come on, buddy. Oh, God, there's shots inbound. There's shots inbound. Hold on. Hold on. Fire. Good. All right, very good shot right there. Nice, we love to see it. If this guy can stay alive. He is just under so much fire right now. I'm not worried about our backlines. They should be able to hold for at least a little bit longer. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, they should be able to hold that choke point, I think. That won't be too big of a problem. The enemy's just hitting us hard, though, now. I'm worried about this fella. We have to aim back here if we want to get a hit, or we can aim, like, way back this way. Try and clear out some of these back lines, but I think right here is probably the best. Hold on. Fire. Nice! Big shot! 177 kills with this cannon now. That is absolutely massive. Are you guys still alive? Oh, no. This is bad. Alright, well, these guys are alive over here, which is good. We could maybe split them up a little bit more, and then bring this guy around here as well. And then you fellas, maybe we pull you back more or less, since you're kind of under serious threat there. Our guy up here died again. Do we spare one more? I think we do. I think we do get another trooper up there. All right, so they're coming in here now. Our guys are able to fire at them. Problem is we need repeat shots into them. Basically rounding fire, so everyone always at least has someone with a bullet. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to get back up there. It's just not going to happen. You know, maybe you guys come over here. If we can... We need to find a way to support this side, more or less. So I guess we will bring these guys out here and just have them holding this angle. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're there, you won't get shot, right? Hopefully. Oh, we do have this back little annex area over here. I'm just not sure how powerful that will be. We do have our snipers up here. Are you guys getting any kills, or no, you're not? Okay, there is one line infantryman here. I'll send him over this way. See if we can't get a kill with him. I don't know if it'll happen. We'll bring you guys back here. This is rough. Yeah, here comes a lot of enemies. This guy's probably gonna die, but if you can, like, get a quick snipe shot off at the back lines there or something, that would be huge. Come on. Move the gun. No! Oh, I wasn't direct controlling him. Well, he got a few kills. I'll take it. He's still alive somehow. I have no idea how, but hey, good for him. Good for him. Okay, these guys back here, they're holding this interior position. That's very good. That guy died? No, he's still alive. Good. Good stuff, my man. I will take control, though. All right, look at that choke point down there. We do have a grenadier, and he is throwing grenades. That could be huge. Hold up. They throw it away, but... Nah, yeah, that would have been huge, but they threw it away. That's okay. That's quite okay. All right, hold on. Pivot this. Take a shot back here. Nice! Good shot from that. All right, that thing's still clapping cheeks. All right, hold on. Our officer here. Drop the binocs. Get rid of those and take out your Colt. Come on, buddy. Why do you do that? It's so annoying. Any other officers with binocs back here? Not that I can see. That's good. I don't want you to have those. It's annoying. All right, and then this guy up here hopefully can get some snipe shots out towards those guys. All right, our cannon up here under more heavy fire. Here, we'll target... This is probably the biggest bunch we might be able to hit. Do we have an angle on them? No, not really, actually. Yikes. How about over here? Okay, we have an angle over here. Fire. Nope. Apparently we hit a wall. We're running out of units we can actually shoot with this thing, which is the problem. We go for their cannons? We could go for these infantry back here. This thing has 196 kills, and it just got damage. Yeah, the main gun is damage on it, so that's probably it for that. This guy's just unconscious down here, so he's technically alive. He'll get up. He might be able to get a kill. We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna help us much, but it'd be cool. Just wake up, buddy. Larry Campbell. Come on, Larry. Wakey, wakey, Larry. Alright, and then the guys over here are still chilling. Come on, Larry. You're in trouble there. Oh, Larry gets shot instantly. Alright, why don't we time-lapse the interior choke point here and hope that our boys can do something and defend. Well, the Confederates ended up doing it. However, let's go ahead and spawn in 100 additional Union soldiers here and set them up and see if that can hold. Now, with this 100, this was the main challenge, you know, and we did pretty well. I mean, we got a lot of kills, and that was with direct controlling. But with the next 100, having 200 Union soldiers on this fort, I think should make it self-sustaining. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, 200 defenders are now here, ready to roll against the Confederate army marching on forward. We'll see if this manages to hold out. We are not going to interfere this time. We're just purely going to see, for science, if they can hold. Let's watch. Okay, the Confederates have breached into the fort now, where we have Union soldiers still holding out and trying to defend. Though the Confederates are kind of swarming all around, they're also circumventing around the flank here. We do still have some Union soldiers down here that might be able to help out. The guys over this way did get a lot of kills in this area, and then of course the bridge was another pretty major kill zone for us, which is great. It was super laggy until this point, so just now we're able to kind of not have 2 FPS. We're up to 11! Incredible! Grenades going out onto their own soldiers again. Guys, could we not knock out our own troopers? That'd be swell. That'd be real swell. Well, these guys over here are definitely the best position we've got currently. They've got a great angle on these enemies. The other guys to the left of them, less of a good angle. I don't know if the Union's gonna be able to do this, man. Come on, let's step it up. Let's defeat some Rebs here. Let's get some kills. At the very least, they've done a good job up until now, but I just don't know if they have it. Either way, let's go ahead and continue watching here because it is still super duper laggy. Well, the Confeds get another blistering victory here. Another pretty good holdout from the US, though. Not too bad. Let's see if we can't do anything about this, though. I'm thinking what we do is we abandon the outer ramparts a little bit and push deeper inward. Maybe just leaving the cannons out front to see what happens. Okay, so our 200 US Army soldiers are within the walls itself now. Very few of them are on the outskirts, just a few here and there, actually. Some of these sharpshooters, well, we'll leave them there because that's actually not a bad idea. Sharpshooters can get a lot done. And just a couple to guard the cannons, so hopefully the cannons get a few shots off. But then we've retreated a lot back into this area, in positions that can protect the guys up top, over here and save their shots for when the enemy comes around that way. And then we've also got so many more troopers back here. Again, still the exact same number of troops on the battlefield as the last battle. However, this time around, we've just pushed them backwards. So there's just a lot more hugging these corners and things like that. And there is the explosive fire coming up. We are getting 2 FPS here, which is awful. So we're gonna, time-lapse this for sure and watch it unfold. The Reds are up here, and they're starting to get into here too. But we have a much more solid defense line in the back this time around, so I have a little bit more confidence in our Union brothers to maybe pull this thing off. Still, absolutely atrocious frame rate, so we are going to be time-lapsing this still. And the Confederates get another W here. Rip to my Union boys. We tried to get a W going. Honestly, the first battle was probably the best with the cannons helping, but battle number 2 and 3, the cannons, I couldn't control them. It was far too laggy, so we couldn't optimize that way. I mean, the defenders still did a great job. Yellow are dead defenders, red are dead Confederates. It was a good job. It was just too many Confederates, but still fun battle nonetheless. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.